Guys, what's up? Welcome back to Cypher, the channel where we talk about personal finance and investments and self-improvements as well. I'm Huang, and today I'm going to share with you one of the most important habits that is so powerful that you'll be amazed how powerful yet simple it is. And that is to pay yourself first. Now, this idea is crazy. If you start implementing it right now, you set yourself for a decent, if not a really rich life down the line. So make sure you stay until the end of the video, and if you want to be rich, go hit that subscribe button to help our channel grow. It seems to me that we are the slowest channel in YouTube history, which makes me really sad. Okay, let's sum up the video in one sentence, and that is always to pay yourself first. Now, this seems sometimes unrealistic because you have to pay your bills, your Netflix accounts, your gym memberships and food. I know it's very crucial to pay those bills, right, on time. Paying yourself first, though, cannot always take the back seat. Because when you pay yourself first, you are prioritizing it before any other spending. You are prioritizing your long-term growth and financial health down the line. And I promise you that you won't regret it and your future self will thank you for it. What does actually paying yourself mean though? You know, paying yourself first is the foundation of finance principle in finance, and that stresses the importance of savings and investing before paying any other financial obligation. It's like when the newborn learns how to breathe air, or how the kids learn what is 1 + 1 at school. Pay yourself first is the principle that must be engraved in your brains and must become secondary, the most natural thing to do. You do it even without knowing it. You know, here's what you need to do when you receive your first paycheck. Instead of immediately thinking about which bills you pay or what purchases to make, right? The new PS4, a new iPhone, you set aside a fixed percentage or amount of your paycheck that goes into your savings account to build up an emergency fund. Now, the size of the emergency fund really depends on your lifestyle. In general, it must be 3 to 6 months. If you already have an emergency fund, you can think of investing that money. It can be in real assets, investing in courses, investing in yourself. You know, the best way to pay yourself first is to automate the whole process, because if you automate it, you don't have to think about it. The next time you receive the paycheck into your bank account, right, and you create an investment account or a savings account, and you set an automatic transfer, so that as soon as your paycheck arrives, a portion of it is automatically transferred to a savings account. Now, how brilliant is that? After a month or two, you're likely to forget about it. You won't even notice that amount is gone. Now, that is smart, guys. Okay, so the next thing is that when you add to your savings, immediately after you get paid, your monthly spending naturally adjusts to what's left. What percentage should you pay yourself then? Right? So that's an interesting question. Now, I don't have the answer for that, and it's really depending on your financial circumstances. Some financial experts or gurus suggest saving like 10 to 20% of your income. But again, the right amount, you are the only person who can decide on what is the right amount. The key here is to really develop a habit of starting small and continuously building that up. It's like in fitness. For some, 10 push-ups is easy, and for some, even 1 push-up is impossible, right? You try it first as much as you can, but the message here is to act immediately and start as soon as you possibly can, really. You know, just to give you some perspective, some people out there manage to save 90 or even 99% of their income. Now, that is just insane, right? I cannot even think about it, like how much money it is. If you are into gaming, it's like playing an RPG game, you know, like World of Warcraft or something like that. Or when you start, you are a newbie with a level 1 character, but you slowly grind your way through to the top level, and then you become the end level, the high, ranking player, and then you just go around and kill the noobs, right? So here are some of the benefits of paying yourself first, and it ensures that you are consistent. And it leverages the 7th wonder of the world, which is the compounding growth. Now, this is something really crazy. It builds financial discipline and ultimately promotes the financial independence for you. Some points to consider as well is to try to allocate a flexible percentage of your paycheck, automate the whole process, right? So that you don't have to think about it, and then adjust your amount as you go. When your income increases, like such as when you get a raise, a bonus, or an extra income from your part-time job or your hustle, try to allocate that full amount of this new income into the savings or investment budget, because I promise you, you won't even feel the difference, right? The new money is like you won't even notice it. When you're struggling with paying yourself first, because 100% of your income actually goes to paying your necessities, such as your bills, your food, you're actually living from paycheck to paycheck. Now, that is the struggle, really. And first, it might not be possible because you cannot save, right? If you have to pay all the bills. I guess the strategy here is to grow income as much as you can and change your lifestyle, including living below your means, paying off your debt first, and so on. Try to get a side hustle. Now try to sit down and come up with a financial plan first so that you can think of ideas on how to do this. Now, there are many videos out there where they explain exactly what to do or how to do it, such as our channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. But you also have to remember that you're not in this thing alone, right? You have friends, you have family, and if it gets really worse, you can get professional guidance as well. So in conclusion, paying yourself first isn't just a tactic. It's a mindset shift that treats consistent savings and investments as a non-negotiable top priority here. And you have to start right now, to be honest. There is no delay. You cannot wait till tomorrow. And you have to think of way to live frugal lifestyle, to be a minimalist. If you're not into that, then yeah, set some budget aside to have this cushion. The idea is to live frugal lifestyle and save and invest as much as you can. So you can see paying yourself first is a powerful habit that can save you more money, that can help you invest more money and help you achieve your financial goals. But how do you actually start, right? That is the question of the day. So here are the steps that you have to take, and you can just follow them, right? So step number one is to determine your income. Now, it may sound like a no-brainer because you have to know your income in order for you to know how much you can save. But it has to be everything, right? Your salary, your side hustle, your allowances, you need to know so that you can decide actually how much you can pay yourself first. That actually links to the second step, is to figure out how much you spend every single month. This includes fixed expenses such as your Netflix account, your gym membership, your bills, your OnlyFans subscriptions, and so on. And you have to know exactly how much you spend in order to know how much money left you can actually save or invest. Now, the third step is to determine your savings rate. How much you can save every single month, or save or invest, right? It depends on your financial goals and your risk tolerance. A good rule of thumb, as I mentioned, is like about 10 to 20% to save up that emergency fund of 3 to 6 months. And then you can decide how to split your money between your savings and investment. For example, for elderly, they don't like to invest because their time horizon is shorter. So they can put it into the higher yield savings account. Or if you are a younger guy or girl, you can put it in investments, and because you have more room for long-term growth. Let that be a diversified portfolio of assets that match your profile, risk profile, and your time horizon. Now, of course, remember to automate everything, because this means setting up a system that automatically transfers everything for you from your income account to your savings account so that you don't have to think about it. This is really easy to be done and it's quite quick as well. So you don't have to rely on your willpower or on your discipline. You just let the system do it for you. And then, of course, adjust your spending as you go to match the remaining income. This means living below within your means or spending less than you earn. This might require some sacrifice, but this is just short term, right? Because it's worth really in the long run. You can use a budgeting app or a spreadsheet to track your spending, make sure that you don't overspend. You can also use strategies to reduce your income or cut out unnecessary stuff, such as subscriptions or using vouchers or coupons to go shopping or selling off your unwanted stuff. Now, as you go, you have to review your progress as well and celebrate some achievements that you might get. This means you're checking your savings and investment accounts regularly to see how much money you've accumulated and how much closer you are to the sweet goal, right? This will motivate you to keep paying yourself first. And also you have to reward yourself when you reach certain milestones, such as saving $1,000, saving $10,000. Just make sure that your rewards are not too big, because that would just be counterproductive, right? So there you have it, guys. That's how you pay yourself first and achieve your financial success. Hope that you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have any questions, make sure that you give it a comment below and I will answer all of them. And that's it. My name is Huang and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.